So the transfer are still coming in. The transfer window is still on for at least a couple of more days, and we can expect that things would slow down now. But over the next, 2 to 3 days, we'll expect yet another, speed up once again. And today we don't have any rating to give, unfortunately, but still we've got lots of transfer development, to talk about regardless. And first off, Victor. Arsenal seem to be dealing with Spurs a lot lately, at least off the pitch. And now we saw news that Spurs were interested in signing Piero Hincapie from Leverkusen. And just few hours later, we saw that Arsenal had launched the move to sign the same player again. And the player is now favoring a move to Arsenal over Spurs. Arsenal are looking to, replace Kiwior with Hincapie. What do you make of Arsenal's transfer business so far this summer?
Yeah, it already seems petty a little bit towards Spurs, I have to say. It's starting to look what we can do and you can't, you know. Jokes aside, though, I think they've been brilliant, between Gyökeres and Norgard and Zubimendi and Eze, obviously, and now if they manage to land Hincapie as well, it's brilliant, honestly. I have no I have nothing bad to say about it. There's simply it's simply a 10 out of 10 window.
Mm, fair enough. Well, that would not still stop United from being favorites to win the title. But anyways, anyways, moving on, and this one is for you, Max. Bournemouth are in advanced talks to sign Excel Disasi. There's no fee being mentioned at the moment, but it's believed to be somewhere around 15 to 20 million pounds. Do you think this would be a good move for the Cherries?
I mean, yeah, obviously when you sold both of your main central defenders, you have to sign somebody who can help you right now. And I feel like GCC is kind of this type of players because he's experienced, he played for Chelsea, not the best, but also he was quite stable, I'd say. So for this type of money, it's a good decision to sign for Bournemouth.
Yeah, fair enough. And Victor, this one's for you. We've spoken about Maguire in couple episodes, and we've established that Liverpool were like the clear favorites, to sign him. But now, according to rumors, Manchester City have reportedly entered the race for Maguire. And although the player still prefers a move to Liverpool, but City are famous for throwing money around and getting their way. They could now swoop in and sign the defender. But the question here is, who do you think needs Gueye more between City and Liverpool?
Both of them are a bit in disarray, in defense. Like,
Yeah.
of course, they do have some solid center backs, but not enough of them, you know. And Stones is not the player he was 4 years ago, for example, and Diaz definitely isn't the same player anymore. Um, Based on current evidence, I would have to say City would need him more because their center backs are not as strong as the Van Dijk Konate coupling. And Liverpool did sign the youngster Leone recently. So I guess City would have more use of this, but just just on a little update, we can expect very soon some movement on the Guehi front because Crystal Palace are making an approach for Toulouse for JD Convo, and this one should start unfolding quite soon.
Yeah, so over to you, Max. In our last episode, we mentioned that Newcastle were interested in Jorgen Strand Larsen, and they did go ahead to make a bid for the player. But now, Wolves have rejected a 50 million pound offer from Newcastle for the forward. On the part of Wolves, do you think that is a good decision or not?
Uh, it's complicated actually because obviously 50 mil is kind of overpriced for this player because he never performed on highest level and he had like a couple of good months, I guess, but also you have less than a week until transfer window ends, and you definitely need a replacement. So probably that's why they refused it. If they got this offer maybe a week or 2 weeks ago, yeah, they definitely agree on this one and sell him. But yeah, this is a bit complicated for them.
Fair enough. I mean, the money is good, but it just seems to me like they don't want to sell regardless. So that's why they are not even considering that amount and all of that, to be fair. But on a final note, Victor, Newcastle owner, I mean co-owner Jamie Rubin, and some part of the PIF delegation, they reportedly met with Alexander Isak at his home, and now after all this saga and everything that has happened, with his move or pending move to Liverpool, the club now wants Isak to stay and be reintegrated into the squad. Given everything that has happened, over the past couple of weeks, what are the chances of Isak, joining the Newcastle squad once again, being open?
I mean, where exactly did they meet? Because apparently his house was on the market again. um, it's I don't know. I don't see this one happening. I think he will still get his wish and leave. It's just whether it will still beat a Liverpool or not. This is the big question right now because I think Liverpool are also a little bit disappointed in how the situation was handled. You expect if Liverpool instigate him to come on, throw a tantrum and push for the move, you expect them to come in with a second bid straight away. It hasn't happened for like over a week now, and the whole thing seems very much in limbo. He might end up having to stay because apparently for him it's Liverpool or nothing. And if he does stay, of course, he will be reintegrated in the squad because this is just how things work, and Newcastle are not going to pay him to do nothing. But I still think his long-term future is away from Newcastle.
Yeah, fair enough. I think at best, even if he does that, it's probably just to save face, and he's not going to make the same mistake he made and probably get them to sign some sort of agreement that, oh, if I play for you guys again for the next 6 months, then you have to sell me to Liverpool or something. But yeah, anyways, we are just going to have to wait and see how everything unfolds. We have about less than a week or a couple more days until the transfer window ends. And in the Premier League, few days is a long time actually for a lot of things to happen, and we're just gonna have to wait and see. And of course, we'll be bringing all the latest transfer talk and development as they happen.